light won't be in my way. Let's get the background.
On the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Spam calls just jumping in. What's up? What's up? How's it going? How are you doing today? Just getting everything set up here. I've been working on a lot of various paintings, trying something new, using my phone. Usually I record with my phone, but I'm using the phone to go live, and then I'm going to use this to record my video, and we're going to see how well that works, because I've been putting out a lot of canvas painting, time-lapse videos, so I want to keep that up, but I want to continue to grow the channel through live streaming and building a community, so if you're new, welcome. Yes, sir. Yep, so, and this is all with paintbrush, as you'll see here in a bit. So, if you like the video so far, make sure to like the video, share it to your other Mario friends, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already have. But real quick, before I get to painting, I'm going to show you a couple of the other ones that I've done recently. So, Realism Sonic from the new movie, 8x10 canvas. That Mario and the Pikachu is on a 10x20 canvas. This is a recent one I just did. It's Super Saiyan Goku versus Frieza. All done with paintbrush. My newly acquired painting skills. As you'll see here in just a second. Let me show you some of the most recent paintings. But kind of going through some Dragon Ball Z stuff right now, but gonna change it up. There's gonna be a Super Smash Brothers theme, but here's one of the recent ones that I've done. Super Saiyan 2 Gohan from the Cell fight. That one I did about 2 days ago on 10x20 canvas, and then here was the other day. Yesterday, no, this was 2 days ago. Did Goku, Super Saiyan Goku on the same 10x20 canvas. So someone's here. Yeah, someone else is here too. What's up, y'all? How's it going? This is Rebel War Pig Designs, and we are going to get started here just a second. Kind of getting the new setup. I want to showcase a few of the newest pieces. Everything that I do and draw, I'm kind of just painting right now just to have a stock, and I will be getting prints made. But everything I do, obviously, is I'm an artist, so all of my paintings, pictures, everything is for sale. But I will be doing some art prints really soon. But welcome everybody, welcome. If you're new, what's up? Let me get this time lapse. Okay, I'm kind of all over right now. Just give me a second. All right. Appreciate the likes on the video. I really do. It helps out a lot. Now, so what I'm gonna be doing new this go around is I got my tablet set up. I'm gonna get ready to. Oh, sorry about that. Got my phone propped up so we can watch live painting, and I'm also recording time lapse on my phone. That way I can post them as shorts and long-form video. So stay tuned for that. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing on this Thursday morning? Let's see. Life of an artist. There's paint everywhere. All right. We're gonna get started here. So where are we at on Mario? Mario, we need to. I do need to fix one of his eyes. His eye does kind of look a little wonky, but I'll be able to fix that here in a second. Let's get the time lapse going. Ooh, this light's gonna get hot. My face is literally right next to this light because I have a ring light. I had no school due to their snow. Yeah, you know it's crazy. I don't know where are you at again? If I'm sorry if I don't remember or if we've ever talked about where you're at. I don't know if you're new or not. Sorry, I haven't live streamed a whole lot, so I'm starting to remember. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Um, I'm down here in South Louisiana, and we actually just had a pretty epic snow event. It's like once in a lifetime for a lot of people down here to ever see that much snow. So yeah, we had that, and we are pretty much back to our hot weather. Well, it's actually a little chilly today, but it had already went back to like warmer weather for a few days. Live in Missouri. Yeah. Missouri gets cold from what I've heard. I actually never had the opportunity to go there, but I know we have some friends that live in that area. I just know it gets cold out there. So how much snow did y'all get? Oh yeah, the ice and the rain and stuff like that. Yep. Yeah, we actually got, like, when we had that snow last month, we had about a foot of snow, which is pretty crazy for down here in South Louisiana. Like I said, we don't ever get that type of weather typically down here. So a lot, yeah, a lot. A foot of snow is a lot for us down here. So it was pretty interesting. It wasn't the best, you know, it wasn't all just a winter wonderland ordeal though, because oh, ice rain. Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, there's our area is not prepared to have snow. So we did have some areas that lost power, water pipes busted. I mean, we get cold down here with freezes and stuff from time to time, but nothing to where we got snow powder. I got you. Yeah. Yeah, and we had. I mean, oh no, I used the wrong pen. I could actually use that as a highlight though. See, sometimes in art you don't fully all your like sometimes mistakes are not mistakes. They actually you can use them as like a little guiding tool. I actually like that. I'm actually gonna use that to mix some of the colors. If you give me 1 second, I'm gonna adjust this background music. Season 7. There's 4. Now I'm currently background watching a Dragon Ball Z going on in the background. Watching the Boo Saga. Currently I've personally never watched that saga, so that's actually where I'm currently at with the show. So pretty cool so far. Okay, so I think we'll do some highlights on top. So what's your favorite Mario game? Since we got Mario in here, strike up conversation about video games and stuff like that. Is it just me or the Chiefs don't know what to do. Are you talking about? I'm assuming you're talking about the Super Bowl that just recently happened. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Um, I personally thought that they were gonna go in there and, you know, run a three-peat, but I have no clue. I didn't honestly. I didn't watch the game, um, but I don't know. Um, from the clips and the highlights that I've seen, they were not on their A game. That's for sure. Because I was expecting at least a close game, but that was just a blowout from the score I saw and some of the other stuff. I'm just like, wow, didn't have that pegged for that Super Bowl. Super Mario Odyssey. So you know what's crazy is I've actually never played Super Mario Odyssey, so now I'm gonna have to add that to my list of games that I need to play. I mean, if I had to pick for me, well, the most recent Super Mario or Mario game I've played would have to be um, one of the newer Switch versions. Uh, yeah, and it's pretty crazy because I mean I grew up in that era, you know. So I've heard a lot of good things about. I don't know. I'm trying to remember the last real other than the Switch, because like I said, I've played some of the Switch more recent Mario Switch games, but I have not played Odyssey. I don't think I even played Galaxy or whatever it is, Sunshine. I got a lot of games that, like Mario ones, that I haven't caught up on. So I'm definitely kind of behind the ball when it comes to some of those greater Mario titles. Um, but yeah, I got some work to do. Um, I'll be honest, some of the newer Mario games I've only played them because my kids have that for their Switches. So um, I that's really the only ones because I don't. I still try to play games sometimes, especially with my son and my little girl. But I do a lot of in my this is what I do as part of my job is painting and making videos and stuff. So I have the time to sit and devote to doing this. So I'm trying to make a living out of this with selling my art and then really working to monetize my channel. But it's not all about just the monetization and selling. Like I want to build an art community or just a community in general to kind of like what we're doing right now, just kind of hanging out. I'm gonna paint live a lot more. I'm videoing. I'm doing my time lapse video, um, and I do have a lot of 5 people. It's sometimes we got more, sometimes we only got one person, but I appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you're new in the chat or if you're just joining, welcome. This is Rebel War Pig Design. We got a lot of painting. I'm going to be going live painting more often, and just kind of coming up with different pieces. I kind of just look at different reference photos, and then I just try to recreate it the best I can in my newly found painting style. Because if you've been a long time viewer or subscriber to my channel, I've always done and used pasta markers, and I still do, but I haven't gotten away from using them. But I'm trying to expand into my my artistic talents with paintbrush. So if you were here in the very beginning, you got to see some of the more recent paintings that I've done. I think half people are adult or kids or homeschool or kids don't get it. Yeah, no, that's true. Um, I don't like that shade of red. Sorry, I'm trying to get this red to be the right shade I want it for this. No, that's nah. But no, I appreciate everybody that is kind of jumping in and hanging out on this Thursday morning. So what is? So yeah, so Super Mario Odyssey is gonna be one that I'm most definitely gonna have to try out. What about everybody else who's in the chat? What is your favorite Mario game if you had to choose? Because I know there's quite a few out there, so it might be kind of hard to narrow that down. Let's see. But yeah, if you want to put in the chat what your favorite Mario game is, just throw it in there. And if you're just kind of hanging out and you don't want to comment or interact, I mean that's totally fine too. I'm thankful that everybody who's here hanging out is here. You can just watch me draw or listen to me talk or. So. I guess if you're an artist, this could be a way of kind of learning, a different paint style. This is how I paint. Oh, I don't know. I mean, sometimes people comment. It's all good. I mean, I don't always join lives and actually interact. So I mean, I get it. I'm not offended if anybody joins and doesn't really do anything in the chat. It's not a big deal. Some people just like to hang out, and that's okay too. I'm like that sometimes. Like I said, I go into some chats or some like live streams, and I really just enjoy watching if they're doing something specific, like if they're like this, like painting or drawing or playing a game or something like that. So, but I do appreciate everyone who is in here just kind of hanging out. But yeah, a lot of these pieces of artwork that I'm painting and drawing, I plan to turn them into some art prints. So that's going to come in time. I got to figure out the best way to do that, though, because trying to figure out the best way that's going to work for me. This is not the brush that I was using the other day. Fun fact, Mario voice after got replaced. For which, like, when did the Mario voice get changed? I guess that's a pretty good, piece of information. So we actually, I'm in South Louisiana, and we have, so we just had this event. It was 2 weeks ago. It's called the Louisiana RetroCon, and it was Sonic themed. Phenomenal show. Got to showcase a lot of my artwork. I actually got to meet the voice actors from some of the original Sonic games. So games like Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic Heroes, which was David Humphrey, who voiced Shadow, Sonic Ryan Drummond, who voiced Sonic. Let's see, who was the other? Mike Pollock, who was Eggman, and then they had Scott Dreyer, or Dreer, however you actually say that name, who was Knuckles. So got to meet them in person. Actually got an autographed poster and a photo with all of them. I didn't get to go till the end of the day. But where I'm kind of going with this is I'm doing Mario. We're in the process of voting for the next event theme, and they were gonna do, their vote. They had on the vote. The vote was between another Sonic Return kind of show, which I wouldn't be totally upset because if they can get the same cast out there and some of the same people that were there, it'd be like a repeat because that day was just amazing. But they actually have Mario on the list as a one of the options to vote for. So I'm like, I'd like to do Sonic again, but then I'd be kind of excited to do Mario too, just so because I mean, just like with Sonic, there's so much Mario. There's so much I can do as far as paint and then I do 3D printing, so I can print all kinds of Mario stuff. Um, so if they end up if it ends up being Mario, I'm not gonna be totally upset. But if you're in the area or you're in the local states and that's something that you want to come check out, it's gonna be August 2nd and 3rd. So it's like the weekend before going back to school from the summertime. Um, at the Lamar Dixon Center in Gonzales, Louisiana. So um, it's an incredible event. This was my first big show that I've ever attended because about a year or so, about a year and a half ago, I is where I started doing these craft shows around my local, area and selling some of my artwork and my crafts and different things. So that was my first big event, but it was fun because I still enjoy doing like I enjoy drawing video game characters, painting video game characters, anime characters. That's just kind of like it's in my within my niche as a painter artist. But I mean I'm gonna be getting into other genres, I guess you could say, of painting, so I can kind of expand um, on what I'm just kind of build up my portfolio a little bit more. Oh man, I totally messed up the mustache. I should have had another little wave. Mario's mustache typically has 4 little dips in it. Oh well, I'll fix it. It's one thing with painting. You can always fix it.
You have changed a lot since the last time I saw you. Been drinking that milk there, bud? Huh? Number 6? Jeez, why didn't that big stupid elf just answer when he first called his name? Next up for the drawing is Jewel. And number 16. Okay, Jewel at number 16.
So definitely a challenge doing this line work with paintbrush. getting better at it. I just sometimes I tend to shake. I don't know, just my nerves and um, I'm not sure. I'm just jittery at times.
Do you understand that if Goku doesn't win, we will be completely broke? We will have no money at all, and I refuse to raise my son on the streets. And you don't understand that, and I'm really sorry for you.
How long? Well, I started painting this yesterday actually. um, I mean, I sketched out the characters yesterday, and I started painting it yesterday. I got the majority of Mario done. Um,
It's number 11.
I painted I painted a little bit earlier today, this morning.
Next up is
So
now.
just been painting for a few. Well, I probably painted for a couple hours yesterday on this one, and then this morning I did a few hours. So
He's taking a small rest right now.
got a few hours invested in it, but
Cool, 15. Hold it! Did she just say that Mr. Satan is her father? Yeah. Keep your voice down, Dad.
Afraid I don't see the resemblance between them. She is quite the looker.
Really? I hadn't noticed.
so
You just throw on a little bit of that charm and I'm sure she'll go out with you.
Shut up, Krillin! I don't like her! I never said that I liked her!
Right.
Guitar is number 2.
Huh? That's my opponent? Didn't think I was worried.
uh,
You the one they call Trinity?
Yep, that's me.
You may be a scrawny little thing, but I promise when we get down to that ring, you're gonna be screaming.
I want to get some.
Yeah, you know what?
I actually want to get some of those paint brushes that they use for doing like pinstriping,
Go over there, okay?
and
You brat! You think that size doesn't matter? Well, I'm gonna show you otherwise, little man. You should take it because you
use that. This one
you hear me?
kind of does the job.
You're next. Oh. So you're number 12?
Not the two of them. Goku and Vegeta.
Yikes, that's gonna be something. Yeah, no, I'm watching.
A fight with Kakarot. Perfect. Just the opportunity I've been waiting for to prove my
Yeah,
true
I'm watching Dragon Ball Z on my Xbox. My buddy let me borrow his DVDs, so I'm catching up on it.
I'm pretty sure that my dad will. Are you kidding? My dad's stronger and faster than your dad any day. Well, my brother told me that my dad is the strongest fighter in the universe. Mighty Mask, it's your turn now. Why don't you come on down here and make your draw? Sorry, coming. Now draw a good number. Sure. Lucky number 14. He doesn't look like he's been working out much. Junior is up next. You're number 4.
I am the first to fight Shun. The first to know the true extent of his power.
And seeing as Mr. Satan will be taking
All right, man. Well, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate the interaction, just hanging out, watching me paint.
our champion is number 10.
This one's just kind of slowly
Yes! Look,
coming to life.
like Mr. Satan!
Great. I'm jumping for joy.
I wouldn't take it so lightly. My dad's a dangerous man. Last but not least is Yabu.
Android 18 is like, yeah, whatever.
Safe to say that's 15.
All right, man. Have a nice day, and I appreciate that. It's really more about, the community. I mean, more subscribers, but more so more subscribers of people who want to watch this type of stuff. You know, because like our video I was watching earlier, I mean, subscribers don't really mean anything nowadays if you don't have repeat and people coming back and watching your stuff. So, I mean, I'll definitely welcome new subscribers any day, all day. But what I'm working towards is community, stuff like that.
If there is not a victor decided within the allotted time, then that decision will be left up to the judges.
30 minutes